Hello everyone, I'm my brother Janming again. Wrong, this time I came to Tokyo, Japan. There are many Hong Kong people in the countryside. If you are familiar with Japan, you will recognize it. There is a series of shopping streets up there with a lot of food and people. As far as it is concerned, this Amira is called Ami Huanding. Actually, I've been here for a while and I've been playing for a while. Explanation. Let's shoot a film first today because today is a Sunday and there are so many taverns on Sunday at night. There are so many taverns, Hong Kong people, tourists, even Japanese people. There are so many people. Well, I will come here to drink, eat skewers, etc. And I'm afraid that there will be more Japanese people. Everyone knows the explanation. This is a brother Janming. It's a jewelry channel. It's so good. There are jewelry on it. Ueno has jewelry on it, but it's not the key point of this film. I have talked about it in the subsequent films. In fact, what about Japan? Actually, everyone knows me. Actually, I have been in the Japanese market for many years. In fact, unlike you may not know that you buy jewelry in Japan, and even you see Japan's frontier all the time. Wow, it's so right, it's right, but I'll let you listen to it. Back then, I was doing a lot of made in China jewelry. Later, I came to Japan and sold it to some Japanese people. Later, the Japanese sold it to some tourists or sold it to some Japanese people. We may talk about it later on YouTube, but it's today. This is not a key point. Come on, I will go to the side with you this time. Hey, why don't I start with Ueno? In fact, a lot of people come to Japan and Tokyo. I don't think they have nice things to say. Many people are familiar with me and are more familiar with me than me. Even if you say Terminal 1123, in fact, there is a train called Skyliner, so you can go to this one. The station is called Jingchengshang Station, so Ueno is a more friendly tourist. Just take this bus and you will arrive here in half an hour. After transferring trains, I'll find a hotel and eat. In fact, it's very convenient to go to the night station. It's called a train or a Skyliner. It's very simple and easy to isolate. In fact, it's already tied to Ueno Jr. It's so convenient. Everyone remember, in fact, everyone knows what Japanese materials and economics are. In fact, a lot of Ueno departments depend on tourists. It seems to operate a night station. A new shopping mall has been opened. It has been open for many years, at least 6 or 7 or 700 years. What was it actually before? Emmy, there's an epidemic? Third floor. In fact, they are all full in many cities, but after the epidemic, they are in charge of this barbecue restaurant. The place below was originally a food court, but my home has turned into a Black Peking duck restaurant. I've been here for 3 years. Because of the epidemic, there were a lot of sushi, sashimi, or one less restaurant above. Everyone knows about the cherry blossoms in Ueno Park. Before? Because I have a relationship with Japan, many times I have to stay in Japan for a long time, so I have to stay in Japan. Let's talk about it. It's the jewelry district. It's very unusual for me to say it myself. I've eaten 77, 88 restaurants, so familiar with them. But what if I talk about other places? I'm not familiar with it here, but I'm not familiar with other places. So I'll continue. I want to go to the border with you this time. Okay, it takes about 15 minutes to take GR. When you get to a place, there is a shopping street as soon as you get out of the gate. What kind of place is this? When I went out to have a look, it was midnight first. Not night, but midnight. I saw a shopping street. Actually, where's Nakano? I think there are other loipers who will talk about this place. In addition to this shopping street, there is actually a place called Broadway. Many people have said that. In fact, this shopping street is special and different from other Japanese shopping streets. It's all like you can buy it, eat the medicine like this. Or are there some telephone shops? So I've started to see some SP. I wonder if you feel it. Hey, what are you saying, Nakano? Apart from some shopping streets, there is actually one that is quite special. That is, there are a lot of elderly people. Apart from what I have seen from time to time, you will actually see a lot of elderly people here. Older people, parents-in-law, uncles. So how do you buy something except a part of the street of this commercial shop at home? Actually, what about the latter part? Actually, there are many older people, so you see these old-fashioned shops. It seems that the super and age oil-colored shops are all concentrated in this place. In addition, I want to mention everyone. Many times in Japan, in fact, you ask, will you have all the prices? The prices are very standard. That is to say, for example, alas, I saw 100 yen in this shop. I saw 100 yen in this shop. Is it not? Because the prices will be different in different regions. Let me take this one as an example. It's like this neckband. Japan is so happy. It's so cold in summer. It will automatically freeze when it's 28 degrees. It's so cold. See it. Don't you see it? It's 491 yen. The wrong system is 491. That is to say, even the tax buried is 540 yen. I have seen a department selling for close to 3,000 yen in Shinjuku, and a department is 3,000 yen. Of course, you may have a brand. Even if I have seen the cheapest one, I have seen it in Kobe. In fact, it costs about 800 yen, but the degree is 540 yen. How much does it cost to even bury taxes? That is to say, compared with 3,000 people, it is about 10 percentages. That is more than a dozen percentages, so it is a lot more standard. So it is so flat. In addition, in fact, everything is flat, whether it is food or buying. How can it be flat? How can it be flat? Or to put it simply, it's not flat, but it's expensive. I'm a tourist, so some tourist areas are more expensive, just like some tourist areas in Hong Kong sell fish eggs and fish eggs. It's expensive. Today is Sunday first, so hey, you've seen a lot of watch shops, jewelry shops, and people starting to open, and there are already a lot of people. If the temperature is usually 1 to 5 degrees, when you eat lunch, there will be people first. Usually there will be few people suddenly. Sumi Suzumi is what? There used to be a Tashumi at night. I will buy some light car jewelry, that is some fine pieces. It's a good business. It used to be every month with a turnover of hundreds of millions, but of course it's different from the past. But you still see some businesses in the department. Please explain BWC. It is a relatively famous watch chain that sells a lot of second-hand jewelry, both first-hand and second-hand. Actually, what kind of place do I know? Because I have a former frightening. There used to be a guest, a big guest, an ordinary guest, just one midnight, and then the name before it is called not easy to talk about. It's all me. Is the goods to be sold? Of course, there is something called consignment in this line, so I lend it to sell it. The main customers are all Japanese. They sell some made in China to the Japanese. However, the jewelry is more special. When I saw it, I started to eat more anime. Wow, the Millennium Queen is not about Galaxy Jumping Slave 9999. There are so many old shops. There are some cake shops in Fukasaibashi. There is one in Nakano Broadway. There are many plants. The shops, Fanheiwu, of course, they are some chain stores and they all have a lot of clocks. I'm thinking about Nakano. Many people have talked about it, especially when it comes to turning over some clocks and watches. I don't think I can see it at home. See, some parents-in-law, grandparents and grandparents know how to wear shirts. Why don't you make it clear? What colors do you like? I used to see most customers, so I didn't come here on Sundays. Most of them always have holidays. I just come here from Monday to Friday. There are so many second-hand diamond shops and buried label shops. There are so many degrees if you want. It's a lot of medicines in stock. I'm scared that it will be a little flat. If you buy 1 or 2 pieces, it's meaningless to save a little money. Actually, it's a midnight Broadway. The bottom level, it's just up and down, but it's really Nakano Broadway. Why does it attract so many people? Actually, it's not about this level. It's actually about the upper level, huh? Just take the elevator straight to the 3rd floor. Of course, I started from the 2nd floor. It's a Broadway place. I'm proud of it. It's a wing street in the middle. I'm proud of it. The narrow alley suddenly crashed. In a shop, there is a little crowd. For example, there will suddenly be a banana shop. It seems that there will be some my card at home. There will be some dolls. There are many objects similar to checkered shops. Go to the 2nd floor. Well, the 2nd floor is the most interesting place. I think it's the most interesting place. If you want to do it, what kind of people you really like? It really takes 2 or 3 days to go there. But I may not be able to bask in the air. I scared these women's comics. 2 men don't know how to do it. I should have some women who like it very much. I don't know how to do it. In fact, there are all the places I like. Back then, there may be more GIA members, but there are actually very few GIA members at home. This room is one of them. I really like the shop. Oh, I like it or not. Wow, it's the game of my era. It's so obscene. It's a red and white machine. Wow, hey. How many are there? Do you think it's expensive, but it's not so expensive? If you take a look at this classic 4400 yen, it's about 200 yen, and the home is about 5.4. It's about 32212 for you. 0 mosquitoes, are your words expensive? Hey, the one below is much more expensive. I remember when I was in a small array, I had one in my house. I caught this one. I know that people have seen the firewall fall down. How about 500 mosquitoes? Is it expensive? I think if it's work, I don't think it's expensive. It seems that this book has an instruction manual. If you say 15400 yen, it means 700 mosquitoes and 800 mosquitoes. I think it's okay. It's a lot different from old games. Old comics are all. I found your words hello, and I saw them all on the internet, but it's so enjoyable to look at them. What's the material? Well, you can buy any comment, that is, buy it, sell it, and so on. There are a lot of different old toys. German and Italian toys, I think you are speculating on the price. In fact, the elevators in the home go straight to the 3rd floor. But many of the toys are on the 2nd floor, but on the 3rd floor, they are all there, so you have to go up the stairs. What do I want to talk about? Yes, but what about home? It's getting more and more difficult to carry out peace because it seems like there are some anime anyway. Wow, these beauty salons should be older than my grandmother. In fact, they seem to like them. In fact, there is no secret at all about this place. Of course, for me, I may come to Hong Kong people to eat, play and buy, but I may not come. But what about the mainland? There are so many people who like it, and there are so many people who have already been expensive by some mainlanders. so it is difficult for you to buy it. Instead, it is a collector level. Between finding it and not finding it, you can have a chance to find it. The price of glass, it seems like these historical models, these model books. Wow, my goddess, wow, what a big box. Look at these opened wind 13,000, 2 yen, 38,000, that is these boxed models. As a Hong Kong person, I think, wow, is it so expensive to talk? I think it's definitely not expensive. Some of them are called collectible grade, like these, each of them is well written. Details, for example, the current situation means that the whole body is actually not open, as if it is new. 300 yen is actually 100 mosquitoes. I think my rent is worth it. There are new ones or old ones, where is it? The shops are not for photos, but they are actually the so-called old-fashioned wealth and harmony times. Food. Okay, what's the first floor? I'm so general and so quick. Today, actually it's Sunday and there are already quite a lot of people and there are many shops open. My mysterious room is full of old-fashioned comics. Where is it? The newly opened seems to be old-fashioned, so it's old-fashioned, so people can see the tea drinking inside. It's so stylish. I realized that it's called pure exhausted tea, which means drinking it. It's just like playing a machine. It's like using a machine to spread out the table to make a tea drinking table. You are proud of it. Begin? Are there some jewelry shops that scare the Japanese? Most of them like some. No, there is a simple jewelry shop next to them. No, but I just want to use some beautiful gemstones. Some gemstones are so beautiful, but they mainly make spar. Yes, how beautiful is it really? The stone is so beautiful and buried. There are so many super historical dolls, so many glue dolls. Wow, how funny Jackie Chan is. The nose is super big, especially, and the Japanese paper system is getting flatter and flatter. I wonder if it will continue to be flat when I go to 5.4, or if there are so many old-fashioned coffee shops. However, after the epidemic, there are fewer and more mainlanders coming to shop goods. I see some old excess deposits, which are the same as the Japanese. It's so breathing, they are well preserved. It seems that this one specializes in selling cars. There are so many cars, they are all at the same price. Maybe I don't think they are expensive, but in fact they are not even. Actually, I don't focus on the main floor. I mainly look at the upper floor, just that. Third floor. Hey, there are a lot of them on the third floor. As soon as I saw them. Famous watches, obviously, I don't know. Omega is okay, damn it. One department talks about jewelry channel. Actually, whether the standard is jewelry or not, I think it definitely is. I think if I have a chance, I can talk about some Hamas. The more I think about it, the more I come to sell watches. So what's wrong with this one? It's really good for boys. Of course, there are some women's comics first. I scare women to watch these old-fashioned comics one after another many times. Wow, it's true. Heavy capital is dead. To be honest, I have lived in this era. I always tie my favorite animations like this. As soon as I deposit money, I don't know the colors, but when I see them, I have a kind of feeling. I specialize in buying and buying. Alas, I talk about some jewelry. There are many places selling watches. In fact, it's not just selling watches. You will see handbags, and they are also a little different from the old hippie. Everyone knows what it means to buy them at a high price. Actually, the home started slowly. I like this location and it's getting more and more popular. When I came here about 7 or 8 years ago, there were so many watch shops and there was a good old-fashioned jewelry shop, so my parents-in-law bought it. Facilities boast well-marked toilets, ensuring hygiene and convenience throughout. It seems that these are sharp. These are 8,000 yen. I don't even need the crystal objects in the middle. One is 200, 800 euro. Wow, fake. These are famous brands. They are valuable. They are so obvious. Well, famous brands are about their value. Many people have so many explanations. Hey, where's home? I don't buy Longines watches. It's really because it's close to the row. I think everyone knows that Rolex, PP, AP, there's a price. In fact, it's already so bad, so the more and more people come, because you can have money, so you start buying. There are many different watches, and there are also some handbags and second-hand jewelry. Where is it? Jack Roll is a big company, so aren't you afraid to buy and sell jewelry? In addition to selling ordinary jewelry and diamonds, there are actually many of them. Second-hand brand jewelry, like these Cartier jewelry. How beautiful this Cartier jewelry. This one is mine. So beautiful. There are 1 million people. That is, it is 6 issues. Wow, as long as it is green. Skin is good. Jiangsu has the same style fans. There are some brands of crosses, some brands and some bags. If I can say if you want to buy some second-hand jewelry, I call it second-hand in Hong Kong. What about Jack-Ro? Man specializes in men's feelings. I came here to buy second-hand brand jewelry. I think it's better to tie it than in Hong Kong. I may say that. I may have offended a lot of people, but yes, I'm just saying that because Japan is so proud of it. It's different from Hong Kong. If you go to an ordinary shop in Hong Kong to buy some second-hand jewelry, it's not a good idea. Let's talk about what brand it is first. Don't you know whether it is true or fake? Unless you are a senior jewelry maker or a brand-related person, if you are not, it will be difficult to tell whether it is true or false, and some even have certificates. But there is something so good about Japan. One way to do it is that if you sell fake goods, you know how to trust people and do it quickly. But it is not so good in Hong Kong. That is, it is like you know it, home. Shop boy visit, you suddenly start to follow and you have to follow, but it's not Japan. It's an old shop, early in the morning. It's really like you for several generations, so there's such trust. It's so important to make a relationship. Brother Chi Ming, they sell diamonds, because they sell diamonds, gems and jewelry. It's an entertainment shop on the ground floor of number 14 Wellington Street Central. If you go there later, you can come and visit me. Okay, I'm YouTube. Just go to this 1 degree. If you like my YouTube, or think my YouTube is interesting, I hope you can subscribe my channel, or like me. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.